Whenever the level cap increases in an MMORPG, it's a big deal. For Final Fantasy XIV, the raise in level cap that accompanied the Stormblood expansion meant new skills, overhauls, and adjustments to the entire roster of playable classes. Today, we're going to talk about the ninja and what was added in patch 4.0 Stormblood. The main mechanics of the ninja haven't been augmented much, but they've gone through some presentation overhauls because of the new job gauge system. The Hutan ability, instead of being displayed as a buff on your status bar, is a pinwheel with a fat number in the center to denote how much time is remaining. This is a huge quality of life change for the ninja, but at level 62 they unlock a second component called the Ninki gauge. 6 Ninki is generated with each auto attack, and that resource is used to cast the ninja's other new skills, which we're going to talk about right now. Hellfrog Medium is the level 62 ninja skill, and it's the first to make use of the Ninki resource. It delivers an attack with a potency of 400 to your target and all nearby enemies, and costs 80 Ninki. It's a powerful ability, and simply put, it's an off-global cooldown area attack with a roughly 30-second cooldown. But when you consider how mechanically demanding the ninja is already, I'm not mad that their first new ability is a simple button press that summons a giant frog that spits fire. For level 64 and 66, the ninja doesn't learn any new skills, but they do gain new traits. Enhanced Shikuchi allows you to reset the 60-second cast timer of Shikuchi, your movement ability, upon using Kaiten, Raiten, or These pronunciations are really hard. Anyway, Enhanced Shikuchi might not increase your damage output, but it does give you unmatched mobility. If you're ever in a tough situation, you can activate Shikuchi and rest assured that it will be available again very soon. Enhanced Mug gives Mug the additional effect Generate 30 Ninki. It's a simple trait, but it's one that works with the Ninki system well. If you're in a situation where your trick attack is ready but your Ninki isn't, Mug might give you just enough gauge so that you can squeeze out a few extra points of damage. Additionally, the more you master the level 70 ninja, the more you can incorporate Mug into your standard rotation. Next up is Look, I genuinely don't know how to pronounce this word, so I'm going to say it like an American. Bavakakra is your level 68 ability, and it's another Ninki gauge spender that costs 80 resources. It's the single target version of Hellfrog Medium, but it has a 50-second cooldown. It's another simple button press, but the addition of a second Ninki skill adds a layer of complexity to your rotation. If you've never played the ninja or you haven't considered it your main job, what's most interesting about it is there are multiple ways of doing things. There's obviously an optimal strategy, but even if you're not aware of it yet, much like I'm not aware of it, each time you go into battle, you can feel the potential to play better or just differently. For example, it's possible to line up Bavakakra's cooldown with Trick Attack, which means it will always be used while the target you're fighting is taking an additional 10% damage. Then again, there might be a better way of doing things. If you have a cool strategy for the ninja, feel free to leave it in the comments. Tenchi Jin is the ninja's level 70 ability and their final Ninki spender. It's also packed with a dense description, so get ready. First, it resets the ninjutsu recast timer and doubles your ninjutsu potency while it's active. Then, it twice reduces the ninjutsu recast timer to 1 second and eliminates the required mudra consumption for ninjutsu execution. It sounds really confusing, but if you've played the ninja before, it makes a bit more sense. To use your ninja magic, you have to play a game of Simon Says with your mudra. Enter a specific combination and you'll deliver a specific attack. Some attacks require multiple mudra, and when you cast them, you can see your ninjutsu change. Tenchi Jin allows you to use the ninjutsu that you'd otherwise skip over when performing a combo. At the cost of 80 Ninki, with the added effect of not being able to move, this is a skill that requires a lot of precision and good timing, but it's one of the most satisfying actions in the game. What's made the ninja an exciting job for me from the get-go is the extra precision required when using your unique mechanics, the mudra and ninjutsu. Tenchi Jin doubles down on that concept, and it works. For the ability's uses, I've been trying to milk as much benefit from it as I can. Casting ninjutsu, resetting the cooldown, then following up with 3 more jutsu. Another option is using it to set up Trick Attack. Again, I'm sure there's an optimal way of doing things. I haven't found it yet, but if someone has, they'll definitely leave it in the comments. Overall, the ninja hasn't changed much with the expansion, but the truth is, it didn't need to and it still doesn't. This job is extremely well designed, and its unique class mechanics are expanded with Tenchi Jin, while the other additions are simple button presses as to not overcomplicate an already mechanically demanding job. On that note, I'm going to spend some quality time with the Google Translator so I can figure out how to say Bavakakra properly. So, the name of the game is Final Fantasy XIV, the name of the channel is iBluairJgR Gaming for Comedy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, type some sweet nothings in the comments. It'll make both of us feel good. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.